Okay, in airway management too, one thing that is really important is airway management. So as we can see the device and stuff, but sometimes also you'll have to clear the airway because there's secretion. So those devices don't protect people from vomiting or having secretion or blood in the back of their throat. So you need to have suctions unit. There's good suction unit out there. Actually, I'll put a link down of one that I'm gonna buy soon, and so I'm waiting to get it. But you can improvise as well some. So we're gonna do a little something on improvisation here. So one of them, as you can see, it's just a little can of Pepsi, but you could do that with like a bottle of Nalgene or anything like this. The important thing here is to have a good seal, and the purpose of suctioning is that so in the hospital, like if you've ever been in the hospital or something, we have like on the wall there are little suction units. So basically there's a compressor that pulls air from a canister and it pulls. So the concept is there's a negative suction that's gonna, so there's a negative negative pressure in the content that's gonna take this in. Well, we can create this. So basically here I'm going to try to demonstrate a little bit. So as you see, well, I tried it a little bit, but as you see there's not much, I don't know if you can hear, there's not much water. So basically what I did is I took a Pepsi can and I sealed it a little bit, and those two tubes comes from a water bladder. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to put the camera over here and show you. And now you can hear there's way more water over here. So basically, again, it's like I did it very quickly and everything. But you could improvise a device that basically you're creating, the suction is you. So you're creating the negative pressure in the content, and the other tube just brings the secretion in. And obviously you don't want that in your mouth, because you literally, I could put this tube in the mouth of someone and just pull in, but I don't want to do this because, you know, we're talking about blood and vomit and everything. But by doing two tubes like this, I never had water in my mouth, but yet the water is all in the can right now. So basically you can create a pressure. I tried to create another one with a Ziploc bag, and I found that the seal was not very good. Actually, I'll show you quickly here, but so it looks like I don't create enough negative pressure to pull from the water. So the concept is pretty much almost the same thing, but I don't have enough suction to create the negative pressure in the bag. But the one I want to buy is almost, it looks a little bit like this. Obviously a little bit more advanced, but it's a turkey basters, like the thing that you use like on Thanksgiving to put juice on your turkey, and it's at the end with a tube over here, and then basically you suction that thing and it collects into a bag like this. And the advantage is it's a bag, so it's very easy to lay down. And but when I have one, I'll probably I'll have a little video again, and maybe go return to. By then too, I'll be talking a little bit more of my experiment with the how much I like this, and do I find it useful and stuff like that. One other thing too, and I'll take this one over here, and I'll take this over here. Do you see a similar thing? Yes. So we can do, well, this one is a little bit, actually it's not that big, but it's not that bigger. Pretty much about the same size, but it's a flexible tube. So basically from a, you know, like the usual water bladder, you can take a tube there, and that safety pin that we were using for airway as well. So basically, if the person is so basically what you do is you put the safety pin through here, and now that becomes, because you need a guard for holding on the nose there. So you put a safety pin through the tube over here, and that becomes your that part over here. And you put that in the nose. You take the and then suddenly now it becomes an airway as well. So you can improvise a few airways that you have on you, and that's why the nasal pharyngeal, I like it way better than OPAs. It's just OPAs you have to carry many more for what you need to do. Also, a lot of people, like, well, if you don't know how to use a stethoscope, not much use of using a stethoscope, but for the people out there that knows how to use a stethoscope, there's a lot of stuff that you can use with you can use a stethoscope for, besides just listening to lungs. So you can improvise with the stethoscope. So the stethoscope itself can be a very useful tool to bring, not only to listen, but now suddenly those tubes as well of the stethoscope, if you would have to, you could improvise a unit to open airways. You could even improvise a chest tube if you really would like to, with those tubings of a stethoscope. So yeah, so those are a few ideas. Write your comments and see you next time.